Okay, so the next thing I'm going to talk about today is going to be the liver pattern, the full pattern. So there's empty pattern and full pattern. So in DCM, liver chi stagnation, it's a full pattern. So the clinical manifestations, so a patient or somebody who has a liver full pattern would have this kind of symptoms. One is feeling of distension of hypochondrium, chest, epigastrium, or abdominals. And so basically everything is distending, and then there's constant sighing. Excuse me. And then there's depression, moodiness, fluctuation of mental state, and feel of wooden up, and feeling of lump in the throat, the plum pit sensation, and then there's the irregular for women only, hopefully. Irregular periods, distension of breasts, and before the period, premenstrual tension and irritability. So the tongue of the liver chi stagnation patient would look like um, a normal tongue. So I don't really have a normal tongue to show you because I am pretty much stagnated. You see these veins, these veins underneath my tongue, they're all purplish blue. That means stagnation. So I'm not only chi stagnated, I'm definitely blood stagnated. Um, so in severe cases, it could be like red on the side that I can show you. Hopefully my coffee doesn't have a lot of effect on my tongue. You see the red sides, that means liver. It's a lot of heat, so that's a fall. And the pulse, so when you take pulse, of course, I probably should not take my own pulse because it will be very, very tricky. But for other people, I would feel, so when I put my fingers, my 3 fingers on other people's pulse would be like that. So, but but the other hand, so the forefinger would go nearest to the wrist, and I would feel the pulse would be very wiry. Wiry means like, when you have a wire, that kind of feeling. So especially on the left side because the liver it's usually on the left side. So my left is right here. I don't know about yours, but anyhow. So there's a tip that some doctors would use that whenever they feel like the pulse is wiry, it's already good enough to diagnose that this person has chi stagnation because overall, I mean, everybody has a lot of stress these days, right? Um, so basically, the symptoms of liver chi stagnation would be feeling of distension, depression, moodiness, and wiry pulse. And the tongue is not that obvious yet. So, the causes or the etiology of this is probably emotional stress. So problems in the emotional life are by far the most important, if not the only cause for liver chi stagnation. As mentioned before, a state of frustration, repaired um, anger or resentment over a long period of time can cause the flow of qi to be impeded so that qi does not flow smoothly, and it becomes stuck, resulting in stagnation of liver qi. And this is by far the most common of liver pattern, and also one of the most common patterns in general. So obviously, it's not all the manifestation needed to be to warrant a diagnosis of liver qi stagnation. Um, so basically, it's very easy for people to get liver qi stagnation. You don't need to be very, very harsh on yourself. So liver qi stagnation, that is.